So I've just arrived at my local Sainsburys supermarket here in Calcutta in Reading to do a big shop. As you can see, it's a very, very large supermarket. I apologise if you can't hear me very well for the wind, but that is Sainsburys. That's where I do all my shopping. It's a vast, vast supermarket. So I'm going to go in, do my shop, and then you can come and join me when I'm back at home and I'll show you what I bought. So I've just got home from Sainsburys, folks, and I've done my biggest grocery haul ever. Well, I say my biggest grocery haul ever. The biggest grocery haul I've done since I became vegan and since I started eating on the Starch solution. All this lovely food, as you can see. I'm going to go through it with you in a moment. It cost a total of £22.28, which, considering how long all this food is going to last me, is just a tiny, tiny fraction of money. So yeah, let's crack on and I'll show you what I bought. Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my regular viewers and subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. Welcome one and all, you're all welcome here. I've just got back from Sainsburys. You probably would have guessed that. And I've had a bit of a big grocery haul today. By my standards, this is a massive shop. It's actually the biggest shop. Sorry, Misty the cat is in here messing around. Ow! This is the biggest shop that I've done for many, many months. So anyway, I'm going to shut up waffling and get on with it. First thing I bought, and if you're a watcher of these videos regularly, you'll know that I can't literally get enough of this. 2 heads of romaine lettuce. Absolutely beautiful. £1.25. My allotment is actually full of tiny little romaine seedlings now, so within about a month or so, maybe 6 weeks, I won't be having to buy more romaine. I can just... Misty, stop it. Sorry. I can just get it from the allotment. Whole cucumber, 45p. Again, I'm going to be growing cucumbers on my allotment, so I won't need to buy those for much longer. Had to buy my toothpaste, Colgate Sensitive Enamel Protect. I have problems, you've probably noticed from my videos, I have problems with my teeth. One of my teeth is broken that I've got to get it fixed, and it's because I have quite bad enamel erosion, so I use this stuff. This is usually £2.75 a box, but they got an offer, 2 boxes for £4, so I made a good saving there. Thank you, Misty. Can you stop playing with my lettuce, please? This is another staple of mine, as you've seen before. I put this on absolutely everything. This is Lyle's golden syrup. Oh, it's just beautiful. I put this on my porridge in the mornings. I put this in bread recipes sometimes. It's just, you know, even just smear it on some toast, put it on my crumpets. It's beautiful. I used to buy smaller, kind of dome-shaped squeezy bottles, but for some reason, this, which is about 1/3 larger than the dome-shaped bottle, is actually cheaper. I don't know why. And also another curious thing, this isn't in the section of all the other kind of syrups. This is actually in the baking section. As you can see, can you see that? It's got baking written on the front of it, but it's not actually a special type of golden syrup that you use in baking. It's just golden syrup. So for some reason they've put it in a bottle, put baking on the front, they sell it in the baking section, but the bigger bottle is cheaper than the domed bottle that you get in the normal section. I don't know why that is. I guess it's just a gimmick. If you bake cakes, you probably look at this and go, ooh, baking syrup. But I can assure you, this is golden syrup. It's nothing special about it. This was £1.50. It's a little bit more expensive. I should have explained. It's a little bit more expensive than the dome bottle, but if you take into account the size and you work out pence per 100 grams, this works out cheaper. So that was, sorry, £1.50. Then I got another one of my staples. You'll know I eat tons and tons of these. Sorry, everything's a bit of a mess. My noodles, Sainsburys whole wheat medium noodles. These are £1.40 per packet, and you get 6 nests in each packet. But for many months now, Sainsburys have been doing a deal where if you buy 3 of these packets, you get them for £3. So you save, if you buy 3 for £3, you save £1.40 if you were buying 3 at the normal price. So I got 2, 4, 6 of those because I love noodles. I make a very simple meal of 3 nests of noodles, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some mixed herbs, and some sweet chilli sauce. Lovely meal. Misty, can you stop it? So those were my noodles. As I said, they're usually £1.40 a bag. Ow! But 3 bags for £3. So I bought 6, so I saved £2.40. So, you know, every little helps, as they say. Or somebody says anyway. Next thing, another one of my absolute staples. I literally could not live without this stuff. If I were marooned on a desert island, I'd have to have a bottle of this. Sainsbury's sweet chilli sauce. Absolutely love this stuff. I mean, I could just spoon it out and eat it. It's beautiful. This big bottle is £2.30. Again, if you get a smaller bottle and you work out pennies per 100 grams, this works out cheaper than smaller bottles, so it's worth getting. I got this, which again, absolutely love. Strawberry jam by Sainsburys. This is I've been buying the little jars and I hadn't actually noticed this big jar in there before. This is 908 grams, so it's 92 grams short of a kilo, and it's £1.20. I mean, that's going to last me a while. I love to put this on my crumpets. I absolutely love, this is really wonderful. If you've seen my flatbread video, and I'll put a link to that video down below, if you make yourself a beautiful flatbread and then take it straight out of the pan or the oven and just smear jam all over the top of it and then just cut it into slices. Oh, it's red hot flatbread with strawberry jam. Absolutely wonderful stuff. And so we move on, and I don't usually buy baguettes, I usually bake them myself, but the smell of the baking bread in Sainsbury's today was so incredible. I decided to get myself a baguette. Thank you, Misty. So I bought myself one of these giraffe, you probably can't see it, they call it giraffe bread because they do something on the top that's supposed to make it look giraffe scales, but you know, it's just a bit of a gimmick. So this is a really really long baguette. Oops. Really long baguette. That was 80p. I'm going to stuff that with cucumber and romaine and have that for lunch with a nice cup of Earl Grey tea. So let's carry on with the food, shall we? What did I get next? Next I have 2 jars of tomato puree. Again, if you watch these videos regularly, you'll know that I always buy this stuff, put it on my pasta, make it, put it on my pizzas. When I have a favourite recipe, basically I add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and about 3 or 4 teaspoons of Italian herbs, and that makes my pizza sauce, and it makes the sauce that I use on my pasta. Sorry, these were 70p each, so absolute bargain. Now this is interesting. I bought this morning, never had these before from Sainsburys, Sainsburys Basics Spaghetti. It's 500 grams, so I got 2, so that's a kilogram of spaghetti, and each pack was 35p. Now the reason I say this is interesting is because, you know, I'm looking to reduce the amount of money I spend on food, obviously, and for those of you that have seen my videos where I'm keeping a record of what I spend, this is quite an interesting thing. Just bear with me 1 second. So the noodles, for instance, I eat a lot of these noodles, but a packet of noodles is 375 grams and they're £1.40. Packet of basic spaghettis is 500 grams, so that's more than there are in here, and this is only 35p. So you can buy less noodles for £1.40 or more spaghetti for 35p. So from a mathematics point of view, you know, it's a no-brainer. This is so much cheaper. I mean, you can get, what can you get? 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90. You can get 4 packets of spaghetti. That's 2 kilograms for roughly the same price as 375 grams of noodles. So 4 kilos of spaghetti or 375 grams of noodles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a go at substituting the noodles for spaghetti. So when I have a stir fry, I'm not going to use noodles, I'm going to use the basic spaghetti, and I'm going to see how it goes. Obviously if the spaghetti is not very nice in a stir fry, or if I'm not too keen on having it with just my chilli sauce, which is sometimes I just have these with chilli sauce, then I'll go back to noodles. But if the spaghetti acts as a really good substitute for the noodles, then, you know, I won't be buying these anymore, I'll just be using this cheap spaghetti. And they're pretty much the same ingredients, you know, they're pretty much the same ingredients, so I don't see why the spaghetti isn't going to do the exact same job as the noodles. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to giving that a try, using the spaghetti in my stir fries and as a noodle dish. Sorry, I hate doing that, bunny rabbits, but going to use the spaghetti as a noodle dish and see how that goes, and if it works out, then I've just cut my monthly shopping bill by quite a large amount, because I get through a lot of noodles, and in terms of weight to money, it's quite an expense. So going from £1.40 a packet of noodles to 35p a packet of spaghetti, that's pretty big. So we'll see how that goes. What did I get next? I got some green oh dear, I've just noticed I've picked up the wrong chilies. I wanted jalapeno chilies, I got green chilies instead, but never mind. Sorry, this is, what do we have here? This is, well, 4 chilies, which weighs 50 grams, and that's 60p. Next I got some mushrooms to have my stir fry. This was 300 grams and that's 90p. Just basic mushrooms. I quite like these in a stir fry as opposed to any other mushroom. I cut them quite big so that they don't reduce down into pulp. On my pizza I always have oyster mushrooms, but these are okay. So these were, sorry, these were 90p. Next, my favourite vegetable, broccoli. 2 great big heads of broccoli, 1 kilogram, and this cost £1.43. Very odd. If you buy broccolis with a little bit of cellophane on in Sainsburys, they actually cost about 20p more. And the number of people buying broccolis with the cellophane wrap on them is extraordinary, when right next door there are loose broccolis which are cheap. Don't understand that. But that was the broccolis, 143. Then we got basic carrots. Sorry. Sainsbury's basic carrots. Got a big bag of carrots, 1.5 kilos for 60p. Nope, sorry, my mistake. 75p. A lot of carrots for my stir fries. And then something that I haven't had before, that I'm trying for the first time, Maris Piper potatoes. I usually have King Edward's, and I like to make my baked fries, as you'll know from my baked fries recipe video. These were £2 for 2.5 kilos. Now, I watched a video recently by High Carb Paul, and he says that these Maris Pipers make excellent fries. You in the States call them fries, we call them chips. So These make great chips slash fries depending on your geography. So 2.5 kilos of Maris Piper potatoes for £2. And that's pretty much it. The total that I spent on my shopping haul was £22.28, which is the most I've ever spent on groceries since I became a vegan and since I began the Starch solution. And all of that food, I can tell you, the noodles, the spaghetti, it's you know, the potatoes, it's going to keep me going for a very long time. So that's what I bought this week. Thank you very much for watching. I'm really interested to see how the spaghetti noodle experiment works out, because if the spaghetti's good, then you know, that's going to reduce my food bill massively. If the Maris Piper potatoes are nicer than King Edward's, I'll continue to use them. So thank you very much for watching. If you look in the description box below, I've added links to videos such as my baked fries recipe video and stuff like that. Just to help you along, if you'd like to watch those, that would be wonderful, and leave comments. So thank you for watching. I'll leave you to get on with the rest of your day. Please like, thumbs up, subscribe, comments, the usual stuff, and I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.